booming in this NFC West matchup as we join you from Levi's Stadium.
One team's on a roll here, a 3-game winning streak, and things are starting to click, Phil.
Yeah, when you're on a roll, Jim, and you've won a few games in a row, your confidence level, it's just through the roof. And even when you get behind, you go, no big deal. We got that confidence inside. We've done it before. We'll do it again. I think they're a very dangerous team here today.
The 49ers packing the box here. 46 formation. The Cardinals take it from the 23. It's Colston with the grab. The Cardinals now move the chains.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down here.
Way to get this game started, getting picked off so early.
Oh, it is a rough way because all these coaches talk about, they overdo it. Oh, don't make a mistake out there. That's all they talk about. Every once in a while, talk about making a play because that's what this league is about.
Colin Kaepernick under center. The give out of the eye. And Tyvon Branch has the tackle. And they're really setting the tone here early with the big running play that time.
They took advantage, Jim, of a defense that's out of position. Nice job by the running back taking advantage of it, and he picks up big yards.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 35. Pass is intercepted. Tackles made. What a tough start for the quarterback. An early interception.
Oh, the worst thing you can do as a quarterback, but I'm giving the defense here a lot of credit. They diagnosed the play, they took advantage of the quarterback, and they got the interception.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
Three-step drop. Finds Gresham. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
First and 10. Johnson's handed the football. Long's in on the tackle.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Coming up, second down. The Cardinals load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Garcon was the intended target, but the pass falls incomplete. Now we'll get a look at the 49ers lineup. Their passing numbers on the year are just dreadful. It's third down coming up. The 49ers get set at the line, needing to get to the 46 for a first. Halou has the catch. Halou's tackled down at the 38.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
The football is at the 38.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. This play call is for the fullback. And now, here's the Cardinals defense.
They have to put some pressure on the quarterback this week, as last week they did not have a single sack. The 49ers doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. The 49ers will take the snap from the 35. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Johnson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. The 49ers are at the line of scrimmage with their backfield loaded up. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Johnson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Wants to go deep. Here they come to the line at the 23. The 49ers take it from the 23. Kaepernick now on the move. Looking long. A 40-yard field goal attempt coming up. The kick is good. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
And this is Ginn running it out. Got a flag. It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you've got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Harris is the one who brings him to the ground.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. 2nd and 3. And Marshawn Lynch with the ground. That picks up 11.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Handoff by Griffin. Kareem's the one who made the big stop.
The 49ers, yes, right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Cardinals take it from the 23. Jermaine Gresham has the catch. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Third down and 2. Freeman's going to take the handoff now.
Freeman's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
One more snap and another quarter is in the books. First down at the 39. Jonathan Joseph with the interception. Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football. He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They design runs for him just to do it as a running back.
At the 30-yard line, here comes the snap. First down at the 30. Breaks the long run for the touchdown. They continue to pour it on early in the second quarter with yet another touchdown here, Phil.
Well, I hope the defense learned a little something on that drive. The way they are playing is not working. So you are allowed to blitz in this league. You can take a chance. That's what I suggest. Get after it, be more aggressive, and blitz that offense.
Steps up and fields it at the 2. The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Griffin the third will have it in the pistol. First down at the 39. Harrison with the sack.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle. Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Griffin's going to take it from the gun. Here's Colston. He's churning ahead.
And it's McCourty who makes the tackle. Third and 3. And the catch is made by Colston. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Griffin's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Coming to the line at the 49.
Good job by the defensive line, shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Johnson's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Cardinals lined up, bunch formation. Griffin in the shotgun formation. And incomplete as Brown can't hold on.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
3rd and 10. Intercepted.
Ali, such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
The 49ers back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, isn't it amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field? You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
2nd down following the run. Johnson's got it on the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Coming to the line at the 39.
Now 1st and 10.
The quarterback with the give to the fullback.
Second and 9 coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Brings it in. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. That's his first reception today. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Running right through the trenches. Johnson's able to get the job done and picks up the 1st down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up 1st downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
1st and 10. And Parker has 49ers in for the score.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
It's good. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
Takes off from the 5. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Cardinals are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better. Lynch is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning.
First down coming up. The 49ers lined up in the nickel. Looks like a penalty on the defense. It'll be 1st and 5. Lynch is taking the handoff. Second down here.
The Cardinals all bunched up here as they get set at the line.
And intercepted.
He's brought down. And with that pick, it looks like the first half will end just the way it started, with this defense dominating in all aspects.
This defense has some attitude, don't they? They play fast, they play hard, and they just dare you to throw the football. Well, the offense finally did it. They took a chance, and they paid for it.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
The football sits at the 40.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Second down and 8. Kaepernick's on the move. Still not taken down. Bailey takes down the quarterback.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Loss of 3 on the play.
The big sack pushes the offense into a very difficult 3rd down and 11. Kaepernick takes it from the gun.
It's caught by Devontae Parker.
He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense. The 49ers will punt the football away. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Cardinals approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package.
And Brooks is going to make the tackle. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fields the football at the 8. And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit. That return's good for about 30.
The 49ers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Ray Maualuga in on that last tackle.
The 49ers have clearly enjoyed being able to take the air out of the football when needed today. Johnson's dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
Second down and 5.
Johnson's going to secure the handoff. Collins is in on the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
They want to keep feeding him the football. As the first down and a whole lot
more. Touchdown, San Francisco. Johnson's second touchdown of the game. The 49ers for the extra point. And the point after is good. The 49ers setting up for the kickoff. It'll be a touchback. The Cardinals offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
That's second down coming up. Lynch lined up as the single back. Space to work. Harris there that time for the tackle. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
That's an interception. Keeps his legs moving. It doesn't appear this defense is going to be any less superior in the second half than they were in the first.
Well, Jim, they have everything. They got a good defensive line, good linebackers, good secondary, and an aggressive coach. What's that add up to? A really outstanding defense.
Loss of a couple that time. First down at the 34. He's picked off again.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap. The Cardinals have it at the 29. It's intercepted! There have been many mistakes for this offensive unit through the first three quarters, and now they add an interception to the list.
Yeah, you make all these mistakes during a football game, you're going to lose confidence, and that's what we see right now on the offensive side. No confidence. Go back to the basics. Start all over again. That's the best thing you can do.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Kaepernick's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. From the gun. Kaepernick's taking off. And methodically, he just throws it away.
This is a good job by the quarterback this time. You know, the initial thought on the play, nobody's open, so he scrambles out of the pocket, still sees nobody open down the field, and makes a quick decision, doesn't take a hit, gets rid of the football.
Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. Parker's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Kaepernick's completion percentage, 50% on the day. First down at the 48. Johnson's handed. Ball is out. And the recovery is made by the defense. He's brought to a halt. Luckily for them, they've got a big enough lead with just a quarter and a half to play. That fumble shouldn't have too big of an impact, but they don't want to start getting sloppy now, Phil.
Absolutely. We don't think it's going to have a big impact, but you never know. A quick score by the offense and, you know, get things turned around, a 3 and out. This game could turn around, so you got to be on your toes.
Hamba Ali brings the quarterback down.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Loss of 2 on that play.
This will be second down.
Johnson has it on the screen.
Tackled down right around the 48.
Well, we see it more and more. Football. The line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Third down and 12.
And there's Wright.
The Cardinals on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Griffin going to take off with it. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
Griffin's able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Griffin's back in shotgun formation. And Joseph nearly picks off the throw. The Cardinals have a tough road ahead of them. Griffin's been trying to battle through some tough spots, but he's been up and down today.
That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You said the appropriate word, battle. The quarterback, keep battling, stay with it, and hope you can turn things around.
But it's incomplete.
Griffin's athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him. But you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers.
No good. No good. Interesting little chess match game here as they miss the long field goal and set up the opponents now with an excellent starting point.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50 at best. That time, the mechanics of the situation were not perfect. Doesn't look like a good hold, and that's why they missed.
First down at the 36. And Parker has a reception.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
The Cardinals defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Garcon has the catch.
And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Kaepernick from the gun.
Throws the pass.
Makes the reception.
Well, they call it the post route because you're running towards the goal post, but a good route that time by the receiver, making that cut. He gets open, gets behind the defense, and a nice throw.
Kaepernick's now completed 4 in a row.
The 49ers snap it at the 31.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
It's caught by Devontae Parker.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Kaepernick's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Ball's picked off.
Here at the start of the fourth quarter, the interception, and the only thing this team needed was the run back because the offense cannot find the way to score on its own.
Oh, man, that's probably what the defense is thinking. The only way we're going to get any points up there is if we put it up there ourselves, but nice interception. Now it's time for the offense to come out here. I know it's late, but settle down and try to find a way to score.
Lynch picks up about 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 5.
Pulls it in.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
And now on first down, they'll go back. The quarterback is sacked by Armstead. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
First down at the 24.
Steve Johnson hauls it in.
That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, they call this route a lot of things. They call it a go route, a 9 route, or a fly route. And all of them mean the same thing. Run as fast as you can, get behind the defense.
Dropping back 3. Here's the quick toss.
That's a gain of 10.
Hurry up. 2-minute offense. First down and 10. Another interception.
Midway through the fourth, and the mood on that sideline, Phil, has to be one of tremendous frustration as they throw the interception.
Absolutely, Jim. They have to be so disappointed. They had high hopes coming into this game. We talked to the coaches. They thought they would play well. Well, this is just one of those days when nothing went right for your side.
Johnson's going to take the handoff now.
Second and 10. Scanning the field.
I'll say this, when you're in a situation like this, 3rd and long, and you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion.
Kaepernick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
The 49ers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Again from the 28, and gain maybe 4. The Cardinals offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
Handoff made. Picked up a couple that time.
Coach going to hear about this when the game is over. Running the football in a situation like this, late in the game, you're down multiple scores. You got to take some chances. You got to throw it, and you got to throw it down the field.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. 2 tight ends on the field here. Quick drop back. Looking across the middle. Gresham's tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Cardinals that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his 3rd down's much easier with this situation.
The 49ers defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. He'll throw it over the middle.
Usually in a situation like this, 3rd and short, the advantage goes to the offense because they can run or throw it. Well, they throw it, it doesn't work. Give a lot of credit to the defense.
The Cardinals will go for it here on 4th down and a short yardage situation. The Cardinals snap it at the 41. Got the first, and he's got some space. Lynch with an impressive run.
The Cardinals with the gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Down the field. Incomplete. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down after the incompletion.
Johnson's got it on the screen.
And that's a gain of 10.
That's his 3rd catch of the day.
You got to catch the defense in the right scheme to throw wide receiver screens. Good timing by the play call by the offensive coordinator, and they pick up some valuable yards.
Griffin's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
The Cardinals take it from the 23. Colston has the reception. And that's Holly in on the stop.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the 4th quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Griffin's got it in the gun. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. He caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
Heading to the line at the 22. The Cardinals from the 22. Griffin's running away from the pressure.
The Cardinals put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
Everything hinged on them recovering that onside kick, and they failed to do so.
Well, Jim, when you're doing the onside kick, you really got to hope for that perfect bounce of the football. That time it did not happen. That's why they didn't recover.
The 49ers offense takes the field, and what is, in essence, an encore bow to the crowd here, as they have been the dominant team all game long, and time is running out.
This is when I was at my best when I played, Jim. When we were winning, I came out there late in the game to I could kneel down and kill the clock as good as any quarterback in history.
Quarters formation here for the defense. The 49ers have it at the 44. Halu's met at the 37.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.